Are you a boring person? Do you like to do boring things? Do you like to read boring books, but all you can ever find are picture books with a bunch of colorful illustrations? If you said yes to any of these things, then The Book with No Pictures by BJ Novak is the book for you. This book will greatly engage any boring person. Just look at the cover. How boring! When you flip it over to the back, you will see that there is nothing. Wait a second. What is this? A warning? Warning. This book looks serious, but it is actually completely ridiculous. If a kid is trying to make you read this book, the kid is playing a trick on you. You will end up saying silly things and making everybody laugh and laugh. Don't say I didn't warn you.
What? No! I hate making people laugh.
The Book with No Picture is a very humorous children's book. It's meant to catch adults off guard and make them say silly things. The Book with No Pictures inspires laughter every time it's opened, creating a joyous experience to share, and it introduces young children to the powerful idea that the written word can also be an unending source of mischief and delight. I believe that this book is quality literature because it has a great storyline and it engages the readers. This book is very humorous, and any child who is having it read out loud to them will laugh out loud. I also really like this book because it encourages adults to read to their children and it expands their reading skills. While reading this book, the reader will stay engaged due to all the funny things happening throughout the story. I also believe a great visual element they added to the story was making it so all the silly phrases were in different colors. The thing that I really liked about this book is that it requires the audience's participation. There are certain parts where the adult will read and expect a response from the listeners. I also like how it encourages adults to read to their child or to their students. Another reason I really liked this book is that because it shows how words are what also makes a story funny and creative, not just the illustrations. You might like this book if you're looking for a funny and creative story to read aloud to your students and or your children. You may also like this book if, well, you don't want to read a book with pictures in it. You might not like this book if you want to read a picture book. And you might not want to read this book if you don't like to read funny stories. I'm going to read you my favorite quote from the story. And now it's time for you to sing me my favorite song. A song? Do I really have to sing a glug, 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 my face is a bug. I eat ants for breakfast right off the rug. The reason I chose this as my favorite passage is because it showcases all the elements that I believe that make it quality. It has the reader participation, the funny phrases that are colorful, and it showcases how much humor is really throughout the book. Thank you for watching my book talk. I hope that you find yourself wanting to read The Book with No Pictures by BJ Novak.
Fuck.